Hey Capricorn, how are you guys? It's to your reading. This is a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So, just pre-shuffle. Not going to get into it too much, but just wanted to show you what came out in pre-shuffle. Looks like the Deception card. Somebody's wearing a false mask in this relationship, but it gets trickier than that. Look at the next card. So, somebody's wearing a mask. So it could be you. Maybe you're not expressing, or you're pretending. What this is telling me, sorry for the stuttering, is that somebody's pretending not to care. Okay. Pretty clear there. Let me pull one of these real quick and then we'll lay out a spread. I just want to see what this has to say. I didn't do much of a pre-shuffle. Oh my. Wow. Your passion ignites twin flame. That's crazy. So look at that. I mean, how interesting is this? And then wait till you see the next card down. I'm going to show you. But look at that. That's crazy. And then look. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay, that's not the message I just got. Okay, so I don't know where that message came from that I just got, but it was... Okay, I'm just going to keep going because sometimes it's hard to tell what I actually see with my eyes and what just comes through. Well, okay, so transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will transform. I'm not sure now. Okay, let's lay out a spread. Gosh, that's so weird. Okay, all right. How are you? Hopefully you guys are well. Please hit like. And if you're not subscribed, please do that. I'm trying to get the channel back on track, make some decisions about where I'm going to go with it. Wow, there it is again. Wow, the Devil card and the Lover's card. This is a decision, typically, but somebody's not letting go. There's a false mask here. Somebody is pretending not to care is what this is screaming. Or there's some deception. Or they're pretending to someone else. I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, please hit like, share, subscribe. Do me, I'm trying to get the channel back on track. And let's talk in the comment. Leave a comment. It would be so appreciated if you are subscribed. Also you can tap the bell, make sure your notifications are on. Okay, painful ending. Okay, again we have an element of being tied or trapped, but look at this, painful ending. And the Eight of Pentacles, this focused attention. With the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny, karma, maybe. All right. Empress. Libran energy, divine feminine. One more and then we'll lay out a spread. Okay. And there you go. Again, boom. Yeah, somebody is something to do with the decision and a false mask. Defensiveness. Again, somebody just is not admitting something. Look at that, a return. See if we can get this to focus. There. So you've got the Lovers. That's, again, it's of course your energy, super strong, showing up in your own reading. So, oh no, Capricorn. Gemini might be important here, or relevant. Somebody with Gemini in their chart. But this Lovers card is a decision. Somebody's holding their ground. And there's a defensiveness. In fact, I just did Gemini's reading, and they had a similar defensive there was a defensiveness. So Judgment, you definitely have, looks like a reconciliation or a want for reconciliation on someone's part. This is second chances. Rising above. Yeah, and it has to do with love, incoming love offer. I guess, yeah, this is kind of has a little similar feel to the Gemini reading. The Queen of Swords is, that's in your energy. We're going to put you up here in the situation you're dealing with, or person down here. But this is being very clear and decisive about something. It's kind of like either you do or you don't, but let's not mince words type energy. The sword is up. She doesn't want partial truth. She wants the whole truth. She doesn't want to, jack around with BS type stuff. This is big time. Somebody is trying to, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why I'm so twisted today and stuttering so much, but this is like, be clear about what you want and communicate it. Be vocal about it. You know what I mean? The Star card, Aquarius energy, that's about what do you want? It's hope, healing. I'm going to turn on the light. I feel like something's weird with the lighting. Hopefully that helped a little. Okay. Okay, so the situation you're dealing with, competition, conflict. Oh, yeah. Worn out or still going, but it's been difficult. I mean, the person or situation you're dealing with has got a lot of conflict. There's the Seven of Pentacles again. Check out the Gemini reading if you have Gemini in your chart, or especially if you're dealing with someone with Gemini. What is this person waiting for? There it is again. Avoidance. Deception, maybe. Seven of Swords. Somebody's not talking. Gosh. Avoiding talking. Page of Wands. Nine of Cups. Wow. Well, I mean, it looks like there's some ego is what I'm getting here. Missed opportunity for Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be, there's a stubbornness. See, this is also stubborn. But then there's the twin flame again. 1111. Ten of Pentacles. This is very interesting. I mean, look at this. Somebody's avoiding how they feel. And there's a pretense. So interesting. All right, let's ask some specifics. What's the Seven of Swords? Yeah, it's avoiding how they feel. Look. King of Cups, somebody that has a lot of love. And we also have the Victory. And then, okay, so I feel like there's ego. Somebody doesn't want to, somebody's ego is interfering here. It's kind of like they don't want to fail or allow themselves to be vulnerable. Maybe they put so much into something else, or put so much, they don't want to, like, let themselves be exposed. Or admit failure. Tower is when something comes crumbling down. Maybe somebody's holding up a tower because of ego. No, it's very strong, whatever this is. What is this person dealing with? Tell me about this. 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and 7 of Pentacles. Thank you. The Sun card. Okay, so there could be some children involved. That also could be healing. We've got 3 cards that indicate healing now. Oh my gosh, and then the healing card comes out. Wow. Yeah, so this, it's just, there's somebody in here, it could be you, that's got some healing to do, and there might be some ego. It's like, so, it's hard to do it. It's hard to get to this place where you realize that you kind of are faking it, faking happiness or faking strength. And it kind of is like toxic positivity is kind of like when you actually do go ahead and admit, it's like admit things aren't great, you kind of open a can of worms, and there's a lot of avoiding, like some tower is what I think. But somebody has some healing to do. Very strong. 3, I mean, I said healing, and then the next card that flew out was the healing card. That's 4 of Swords. But this also is indicating it's not over. This is also, it's like stepping away from something or taking a break, but there's a lot of benefit to this break or time, because it's a reflection, a time of reflection. And this person doesn't want to lose out or miss out or hurt, but actually in trying not to, there's more focus on the hurt. Whereas if they would turn around, it's kind of like not being able to see the growth in the difficulty. Okay, so what's the 8 of Cups about? Okay, yeah, there's some inability or avoidance of walking away from something they put a lot of work or energy into. It's kind of like a protecting that image, something like that. Okay, I don't know if that's you or not, but there's some tie there. Now, there is blessings wanting to come in. Okay, it feels like somebody feels like this is their only, like, you can have blessings in other places besides places that you've put a lot of energy and work into. And I think being freeing yourself, somebody doesn't want to free themselves of something that they put a lot of work into. Look at this. 11 again. A new beginning. Okay, it's like being so attached to what's familiar that you miss out on growth, and other things could be good. You know what I mean? But it's because it's not familiar. Some people stay in one place, even though if it's a sad place, because at least it's not the unknown. You know what I mean? This jumping off a cliff, taking this big leap of faith is very scary, but it could turn into, without growth, we are never going to be happy sitting stuck in a situation that's not happy. It's just going to tie us down where you have to grow, and in order to grow, we often need to come out of our comfort zone and be pushed or feel fear, things, discomfort that pushes us into growth. And there's a saying, when it gets too bad, you'll do something about it. I hope so, because I think a lot of us end up, staying stuck because of fear. Also, it could be not wanting to hurt someone. But yeah, there's a cycle ending. Look at that. The World card again. Let me grab one more of these. No, let me grab this. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Stop focusing energy on past events. Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So somebody's wearing a false mask and pretending that they're okay or that they are fine where they are. But, exactly. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will work out. Somebody's holding on to something just because it's familiar is what this is. And pretending to be okay with it. Pretending not to care. All right. Oh, let's do some charms real quick. Real quick. Okay, so these could be significant numbers or letters. We've got a 4, we've got an R, and a P, and an F. 2 F's actually. Reap. That could say reap. Could say leap. Oh man, leap. Leap of faith, like the Fool card we kept getting. All right. Just had an urge to pull this. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So, that's so interesting. 2 and a 1, so these could be important dates. A 5 and another A. And a dragonfly. There's a crown and a turtle. Believe in love. There's glasses and scissors. And a musical note and a cross. A feather. So any of these things could be signs. Or initials, important dates. Watch out for feathers. Oh look, here's a little piece of turquoise. Roses. Oh, another R. How about that? Grapes. All right, you guys, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about the charms, how they apply, or also feeling this J. Oh, I lost it, but this J was catching my attention. There's a J here. Interesting. Now I'm digging for it and I can't even see it. Wow. I swear. Oh, there it is. Right in front of me. J. All right, I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I will see. Let's talk in the comments, and I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye, Cappy.